Hello and welcome to the Easy Odds Christmas Premier League videocast. As you can tell, Ross is wearing a Christmas hat, the big Christmassy. We only had one hat, and this is the only other hat we have in the office, so this is what I got lumped with. I kind of look like a Victorian, I don't even know, engineer of some kind. Yeah. We've got a full set of games on Boxing Day in the Premier League, so we thought we'd do a little video, give you a couple of tips, make a bit of money, all the money that you lost off spending on your family on Christmas presents.
Oh yeah.
So, first off, we're going for Stoke versus Man United. I mean, obviously Man United have got well-documented problems. Louis van Gaal looks like it could be over for him. Stoke have been playing pretty well recently. Bojan's had a nice little season, free from injury. What do you reckon's going to happen, Ross?
Yeah, the bookies are actually backing Manchester United to win this game, and I had to look at the stats as to why, because if you look at recent history, it seems like that Man United have actually failed to win any of the last 6 matches, which is their worst run of form since 1998 in terms of consecutive games without a win. But I can actually see why they've made Man United favourites, just in terms of the historical value of this fixture. The Potters have only managed to win one of their last 14 matches against Man United, and that is a pretty poor record, and it's something that sticks for some reason with certain teams. They just can't beat a team. I'm sure that your team, Derby, have a bogey team.
Forest at the moment.
Yeah, oh god, yeah. It's just one of those things that happens in football. And the Potters have never kept a clean sheet in the Premier League against Manchester United. Granted, this is a Manchester United team that can't seem to score a goal for love nor money, but that is a pretty important fact. They have kept 5 clean sheets out of their last 8 games, Stoke, but they did go down 2-1 to Crystal Palace. Granted, the Crystal Palace team that are much better away from home than they are at home.
Yeah.
But I do think that that's pretty good value. 7-5 Man United to win this game. The Red Devils have averaged just 1.29 goals per game this season, so people will be saying, but how are they going to score a goal? Well, I'll tell you how they're going to score a goal. And this is even weirder.
How are they going to score a goal?
Wayne Rooney.
Oh, no.
Wayne Rooney.
No, you've ruined everyone's Christmas.
Wayne Rooney has scored on Boxing Day in his last 2 Boxing Day fixtures. He's only scored 2 goals in 1,140 minutes of football this season. So he's been waiting for Boxing Day. He's been waiting for Boxing Day, and it's arrived. He's full of turkey, and he's ready to run it off in Stoke. And
turkey, that's for sure.
Yeah, so 7-5 Manchester United to win. But also on the stats, that goals may be at a premium here. You can get a best price using our odds comparison service of 61 to 100 on under 2.5 goals. So for there to be less than 3 goals scored in this game is a best price of 61 to 100, and that's my 2 best bets for the evening.
Yeah, they're definitely good bets, I guess. Wayne Rooney, though. That is dodgy. But I'll go with you.
Boxing Day.
You're the man.
He loves Boxing Day.
He does love Boxing Day. He's happy on Boxing Day, apparently. We're going to Newcastle, Everton next. Both teams aren't in brilliant form. I mean, Newcastle actually are in pretty good form compared to what they were before. I mean, they're unbeaten in 3 now, aren't they? They've got unlikely wins against Spurs and Liverpool.
Spurs and Liverpool, yeah, back to back, yeah.
Yeah, so that was good, obviously, for them. But they look pretty much down now. So Steve McLaren, and he looked a goner as well, Steve McLaren. So he's turned it around quite well. Everton, bar Lukaku, in that game.
Barkley's had a pretty good season.
Yeah, he's been alright recently, hasn't he, Lukaku? He's scored a few goals. But you can take it over here because you're the man.
Oh, thanks, Jake.
Yeah.
Christmas spirit and all that.
Yeah.
Talking of Romelu Lukaku, that's not easy for me to say. He's the best price here at 5-4 to score a goal, and I do think that's a pretty decent price to take. Lukaku's had a hand in 9 goals in 6 of his last Premier League appearances. He's scored in a consecutive 7 Premier League games, and he's going for his 8th here, which will be the first Everton player to do so since the magnificent Dixie Dean. I do think up against a Newcastle side that just can't keep a clean sheet, looks a decent bet. Of course, you'll say, they kept a clean sheet against Liverpool, but they shouldn't have, because that lovely Moreno goal wasn't offside. That's a bit of a shame that wasn't given as a goal, as it was such a great goal.
That was a nice goal.
But yeah, so Lukaku to carry on his excellent run of form at a best price of 5-4 using an odds comparison service. Yet another reason to use us actually, because there are quite a lot of betting companies out there that have got him at odds on, and there's always one or two. If you look at the complete betting market on our site, then you can make sure that you get the best price. 5-4 is a good price for a player in great form like him. I'm sure there'll be a few people making him captain for their Premier League dream teams this this Boxing Day.
I'm not sure about that yet. Who have I got as captain? De Bruyne we decided on.
After his corner kick.
Yeah, after his great corner kick. Have you seen the video of De Bruyne's great corner kick? Check our Twitter feed and you'll be able to see it. It's a nice swing in-swinger, isn't it?
Really, really good.
Yeah.
But yeah, good. I'm moving on to the match result. I actually think that this could be a draw. 11-5 is the best price there. Newcastle, as we've said, are undefeated in 3, and Everton just cannot seem to win a game away from home. They draw so many games. They've drawn 3 of the last 4 games, and I think a draw here could be on again, just like it was last weekend when Newcastle drew with Aston Villa in a ridiculous puddle of a match.
Yeah. What price is that, sorry?
11-5.
Oh, that's fair. That's a good price. Odds against for Lukaku to score is really good, isn't it?
Yeah,
seeing the amount that he scored recently, and Newcastle aren't exactly a great team.
And he's pretty much their one goal threat.
Yeah, exactly.
Takes penalties.
Yeah, and he takes penalties, yeah. So, okay, we'll move on to the last game that we'll be covering. It's the Saints versus Arsenal. I mean, Southampton have been pretty bad actually recently. They haven't been like their usual selves at all. Arsenal have coming off the back of that great win against City. They should take all the beating, I guess. So they're away from home though. So what
away from home. You say that, but Arsenal are actually the best away side in the league.
Oh yeah.
I always thought that went to Crystal Palace, but no. In terms of 2015, they picked up more points in the Premier League than everyone else. That's 38 points in total. And they're in just absolutely electric form. They seem to be riding a crest of a wave, even with the massive injury list at the Emirates Stadium. They do go away from home here against Southampton, and they have lost to Southampton in their last 2 meetings. But I do think 11-10 here is a decent price for a team in as great form as Arsenal are, going up against a Southampton team that haven't won 1 match in their last 5 games. Koeman has never gone 6 games without a win under the helm as Southampton manager, but I think that there's a very good chance that will happen on Boxing Day. They're up against an Arsenal team that are just electric. They've got Giroud back scoring goals. The Boo Boys seem to have gone away, and he's the hero again now. 11-10 on an Arsenal team that are buoyant at the moment, up against a Southampton team that just seem a bit dead in the water a little bit and need to get out of this plateau they're in.
Where their goals coming from? When Pella's not firing, it's
exactly.
They've not really got anything.
Yeah, they're really struggling. 11-10 Arsenal to win is the final tip of Boxing Day. So we wish you a Merry Christmas. And we're going to pour this cracker now.
For more
May
Christmas
the best man win.
This is weird, isn't it, with the hat?
Yes! Jake wins, and I hope that you win this weekend.
Look at that.
All the best with your tips and your best bets. Make sure that you visit not only our YouTube channel, but also our Twitter page, our Facebook page, as well as, of course, our app and the website to get the best odds on all of your bets. Merry Christmas!
Bye-bye.